Hi, everybody. I don't know. Can you hear me, please? Let me know. Um, let's see if we can see anything working here. Yeah, it looks like we've got audio working, but I'm not sure it's the normal one. But that's why we've got a picture, and I seem a long way away. Um, Hopefully, I'll get it sorted out by tomorrow. I've not been back very long from my trip to Corby to meet Dave Cutler and many other members of the Avazu team, and also his family. And we had a very, very pleasant experience, a lot of fun, and very useful, a lot of information being shared both ways. So I'm here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. One of the things that Dave came up with, and I think he's probably right, is we could get more views if I restricted the number of calls we had to 2 or 3 a week. But I'm not here to get more views. I don't mind how many views we have. If it's just one person that wants to get an answer, that's what I'm here for. And so I'm going to continue doing daily broadcasts, certainly for the immediate future, until we get into a point where we have launched the campaigns for the Turnkey Cash Cow and the game site, and we are seeing some real spectacular results. So until that time, we will certainly keep going with one a day. Beyond there, I don't know. We can rethink it and look at it again. But for now, I'm here to let you know what's going on and to answer any questions that crop up. So, We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world. And if I'm looking over here, I apologize because the camera is now over there, even though it's in the distance. So, bear with me. I'm not trying to ignore you. It's just that I'm used to looking here. Okay. Yeah, we are the United States of the world. We are an emerging nation, and we've been around for almost 3 years now. We're coming up to 3 years. We've been building the foundation solidly on rock, and we have our economy in place with treasury, our own currency, social services, and we are building now industry to create wealth and income and stimulate our economy, bringing an increase in the value of our currency and its liquidity. And so that is the next stage we're at, and we're at that stage right now, and it's a very exciting stage. It's not going to happen overnight, folks, but you will see results in the very near future where things start to happening, and it will just mean that more of our members will be able to enjoy more financial rewards than they are currently. Currently, active members, and this has been for the last, over 18 months, active members who earn commissions are paid instantly and can withdraw funds as soon as they get a minimum of $10. So it's not that you can't make money now, it's just that we are building wealth for you for the future, and some people want to get some of that out now, and that is not possible until we build the liquidity. Every member we have is given free tokens every month of our currency. So they're building a stockpile, a portfolio of wealth there. And of course, there is also the free raffle where we give away literally hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of our tokens to members every month. So who can become a member? Anybody. We are the United States of the world, and we accept and welcome people from every continent every country, every colour, class, creed, gender, background, educational level, financial status. None of it matters. We're non-separatists. We just see everybody as human beings, part of the same family, all absolutely unique. And so having something unique to offer to our community, and so of equal value to everyone. And the great thing about our community is when one person does something that benefits himself through the community, he benefits every other member of the community. It's a wonderful, loving, caring, sharing way to spend your life. Okay? Let me get over to Facebook, because we should be streaming live now on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And that is where we see most of the comments. Although we've got Lewis from YouTube at the top of the comments list saying hi. He's on YouTube, but he is from Portugal. So I'm heading over now to Facebook. And hopefully it'll work better than it did the other night when I was in a pub celebrating somebody's 45th wedding anniversary. Okay, let me get to Facebook. I'm in Facebook. I'll be looking for the group We Share Abundance Publicly. And when I get there, I'm going to be looking for the 19th of March, if Facebook will permit it. Looks good so far. No, we've also got Andrew Dean from New Zealand. We've got Richard from Devon, UK. Kingsley from Manchester, UK. And Kingsley letting me go on clear. Thanks, Kingsley. You are a blessing. Yeah, the last two broadcasts have been a little bit haphazard because they've been squeezed in between various other events that I've been taking part in while I've been away. We've been away for 2 nights, 3 days, and it's been hectic, but it's been very enjoyable and very, very beneficial. To load it all onto you now, while I've only just been back for about half an hour, a little bit over, would be a strain on me, probably not doing it justice to you. So you'll get the full effect of that tomorrow, when I've also caught up on a lot of things that have been getting a little bit behind because of the time traveling and being involved in meetings and social functions. Okay. So we've got Norman in as well from Doncaster, UK. But let's get started now in our usual fashion with a little short prayer. And that prayer is there to help you find true happiness in life. It goes like this. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it be fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service. Through service, bless each member, that they may attract true happiness and everything they want and need in life. Amen. You can't buy happiness. Funnily enough, one of the things that I was talking to Dave about, Dave Cutler is the COO of Abazoo. He's a very successful businessman. He's had many, many different businesses. They've all been really successful. And he is a self-made man. And he was saying, that he made lots of money. He has made lots of money. He still makes lots of money, not through Abazoo, through the charitable project. Abazoo we'll get onto in a second. He was saying, one time he had 18 motorbikes, and he had, I think it was 4 cars. It might have been more. I might have got those, but I remember it was 18 motorcycles. A new motorcycle came out, he bought it because he wanted to have it. He said, but he wasn't happy. He wasn't And, when things went wrong, he just felt the whole world was caving in on him. And he was almost at a point of um, giving up and committing suicide, even though he was such a successful businessman. He had lots of money, millions of dollars, and he wasn't happy. And he got to a breaking point at one point in his life, and he had a vision. And the vision was that he had to do something for others. He said, you can't quit now. We're not interested in your business. We're not interested in all that money you've made. Congratulations, but it's not what you're about. You've got to get out there and help other people. He said, since that day, he's been working on it. And that day happened, I think, in 2003. So it's been 20 years. Like I've been involved in trying to get We Share Abundance. It was not been called We Share Abundance, but what they've started wasn't called Abazoo either. These have evolved over a period of time. I think we've been at it since about 1996, something like that. I've been trying to put something together worthwhile, and Dave is on the verge of succeeding in his mission. It will always be expanded. There will always be new horizons. Once you climb to the top of a mountain, you look at the view, you look where you've come from, and you see another mountain in front of you. And that's the way that life is and should be. But he has now filled that hole with loving service to others. He's no longer just trying to buy more motorbikes, more cars. I've got to have more property. I've got to make more money. I've got to open more businesses. That's no longer his mantra. His mantra is, how can I serve? How can I help people? And he's now a truly happy person. And I keep telling you, you can't buy happiness. He wasn't happy. He was on the verge of suicide almost. And that is with lots and lots of money. Chasing money, he's been very successful at doing. Very few people are good at chasing money. It runs away from you. The people that are good at it accumulate vast fortunes, but they're not necessarily happy. In fact, very few of them are happy until they learn that loving service to others is the path to happiness. It's the path to completing your life. It's the path that was intended for you. And that's why we have that little prayer. And that's why we emphasize, get out there and help people. We give you the tools to go and help people, to give them something beneficial that you don't have to pay for, and they don't have to pay for, and yet it can help them. But you've got to get out there. You've got to help them. And by doing that, you will be helping yourself. We're all part of one great family, and it's impossible to help someone else without it being of benefit to yourself as well. But don't concentrate on the personal benefits. Don't think, oh, I'm doing this because I want to make this money and I want to make money off this guy and make money. No. Get out there and think, how can I help this person? How can I help them get something that they want? And if you do that, you'll find that you will be happy, and that everything that you want in life comes to you. You'll get that sense of contentment, and you'll maybe say, well, I thought I wanted 18 motorbikes and 4 vehicles and 3 homes, but really I'm happy with the home I've got, vehicle I've got, and I don't need anything. Maybe that'll happen for you, okay? But if you do want something, I'm not saying you should not have ambition, but what I am saying is you should be ambitious in helping more people, and that will push you forward in every way as well. It's not wrong to have aspirations and goals, but you will find that everything will just come to you that you want if you do things the right way. Okay. So that's what that prayer was about. We also have this little affirmation I'm going to give you now, and that is to emphasize and help strengthen you in our non-separatist ideology, where we treat everybody as equals, see them all as equals, see them all as loving people, and treat them all as loving people. And that affirmation goes like this: We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may the kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all, divisive in harmony, that we may become perfect citizens, body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, and I see we've got a few more people in while I've been doing the prayer and the affirmation. We've got Sam in from Nigeria, Akomade from Nigeria, and Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. Right, that covers the main thing. There's been no development because it's been weekend. There's been very little done by me. In fact, I'm quite well behind on a lot of things. I'll need to play a lot of catch up tomorrow. I'll need to be up earlier than even usual and working harder than usual to get caught up and be in a position to give you a good synopsis of what uh, some of the things, at least, that we've been discussing and have learned in the past few days while I've been away. It's certainly been fun, as I said, but it's also been very useful from a constructive point of view in We Share Abundance, and our links with Avazoo have inevitably been strengthened very much more. And that will also benefit all of us. And I'll explain more about that tomorrow when I've had time to clear my head and get the thoughts right. For 3 days, I don't think I've given you any numbers because the last one I've got written down here was on the 16th of March. So I've got some numbers for you from today, 19th of March. So it's for 3 days instead of 24 hours. And we have a net decrease of 9 over the last 3 days in our registered members to 38,808. Net decrease, we take out people that lost interest or never had any interest. We get a lot of people that sign up and we'll look at what it is. And then they say, oh, I'm not doing the KYC. They never sign in again. So we get people that we take out after 2 months. Okay, not interested, get them out of the database. We also have every day new registrations coming in, and it depends on which is the higher, whether we have a positive, in fact, more people coming in than going out, or vice versa. It tends to stay around about the same at the moment. But over the last 3 days, it was down by 9 to 38,808. The active number count over the last 3 days has gone up by exactly 20 to 4,180 active members of people that are interested in what we're doing and want to share love and abundance and want to have a better lifestyle themselves, obviously. But want to find the right way to do it, where they'll find what everybody truly seeks, and that is happiness. And these people are logging in on a regular basis, usually every day, because we pay a reward for everybody that logs in. Various in value, but it mounts up and it builds quite a substantial portfolio of wealth for your future, not only your future, but future generations. We are here for the long haul. We're not here today, gone tomorrow. We're not here today, gone next year. We are here today, and we will be here many, many years after I'm not here. today, and many of you won't be here either, but we will be here. We'll be looking after your families and the people that you care about. Okay, so those were up 20 in the last 3 days. Multiply Visa, we had one new email verified member. That's pretty unusual, but we had one, and so we've got 13,440 members there. It's unusual because it's pretty dormant, that plan at the moment. It will be reawakened this year. I can't give you a special date, but certainly it will start happening this year. We have the same number of people that have bought advertising from the Multiply Visa site, 6,450. Now, bonus pool has gone up in those 3 days by $1 to 10,091. It was up $1 last time I spoke to you as well, to the 10,090. Or not the last time I spoke to you, but the last time I gave you any numbers. And that increase is just little bits and pieces that come in from the revenue share part of that program. You log in and you get your revenue share. You log in every day, you get your revenue share every day. Okay. So that pretty much is the update. As I say, I've spent a lot of time traveling, a lot of time talking in meetings, and a lot of time enjoying the company. We met several people particularly from the AAP team. Excuse me, I'm about to see. Yeah, excuse me. Of Avazoo, we met Kirk and Paul and Nigel, who are three lovely people, and they'll help you immensely if you want to benefit from introducing, people like your local shopkeepers and garages, hotels, anywhere where there's, a good footfall of traffic. People are passing by or dropping on a regular basis, and you can benefit those businesses or whatever they may be. They don't have to be a business. It's designed for businesses mainly. You can benefit them by explaining to them that if they display a little advert that you will create for them, others will create, or you'll create for them, put it any way you want. Every time somebody just clicks on their QR code and then follows through later and buys a raffle ticket, they'll earn a 5% commission. They don't have to handle any money, they don't have to give out any tickets, they don't have to do anything other than basically advertise Avazoo. We'll give them the means to do that so that it's simple for them. Not only that, but if they sell a ticket to someone and they become a winner of one of the major prizes, they will also receive a significant bonus reward for having sold that ticket. Up to $3 million they can get selling a winning ticket. So it's a no-brainer really for anywhere where there are people passing by that might be interested. And if you find somewhere that is already perhaps selling lottery tickets, and they sell a lot of lottery tickets, they can put this there alongside the sale. People scan that in. People spend fortunes on lottery tickets, most of them in hope that it's going to solve their problems, and quite often get into debt because they buy more than they should be buying. The great thing about ours, of course, is they can only buy one ticket, and that's it for each raffle, of course. and there will be a raffle every month. So the most they can buy is one ticket per month, and they have a 3-in-1 chance of winning a cash prize, and could be one of the winners of the real big prizes. $1 million. I think, the prizes of $1 million. There's only one prize of $1 million, but it's all there for them. So it's a better option than their lottery tickets, and it's a better option for the shop. They don't have to handle it. They don't have to pay out on the scratch cards that they do, and this sort of thing. They don't have to collect the money and hand it over and bookkeeping for it. All they've got to do is display the QR code and say, "Get your Havasu raffle ticket here," boom, or whatever. Uh, and it will benefit you, benefit the store, and of course, it will benefit the people that buy the tickets, and it will benefit charities throughout the world. There'll be a lot of people getting a lot of help from the cash sums generated every month by Havasu. I'll give you more information on it, as I say, tomorrow, because there are some other things. There's the reward plan now that you can get involved in. We got a lot of clarifications on that. Lots of things going on, and they can only benefit us as a whole as well. Um, I'll give you more information tomorrow, but it's been a very, very enlightening uh, weekend, as well as being enjoyable. Okay, so that's really all the news I've got for you today. I've got a lot of catching up to do. Um, we are still selling shares for our gaming site. I won't have time to connect with the people that I would like to get involved today, so I'll be booking that for Tuesday. If I book it for Monday, I'm not going to be focused enough to get things done properly. So I'll be booking that for Tuesday, and we'll see how we progress from there. The campaign for the TCC, I'll try and find out if we've got sort of date for that, how that's going. Of course, third-party plans are doing well. The ones that we have now doing well. Even the one that, fortunately, if you get into a high-level plan, seems to not want to pay you, because we have somebody on this call now from that aspect. That is, of course, Richard Atkins from Devon. But that plan, where is it? It's called MLB, Mining More Bitcoin. That's right, Mining More Bitcoin. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. As of this morning, we have received $532.37 from that program. We still have a pending payment didn't go through. I didn't really do much about it. I just sent a support email saying, "Why is it impending?" Had an answer to that, but all payments since then for us have gone through, and we've got now $532.37 back. We put in $397, so as of this moment in time, we are $135.37 in profit, and I am very thankful for that, because I thought we were going to lose $350 or something like that. So it's nice to be in profit. If you get involved in that, do not get involved at anything above the lower plans. It may be useful to you. Just generate a bit of cash that you can then leverage your way into more reliable plans. Um, but it is your choice. Be cautious. And certainly don't do what Richard did and put in a large sum of money, because that seems to be that seems to be what they're aiming for, and not honouring their agreements in that. Um, but the other plans, particularly Vortic, you should have your investment yesterday in your wallet, your investment returns. If you want to withdraw them, it's too late now. I think the cutoff is 5 p.m. On Sunday to get paid Monday of that week. They withdraw week. They pay them out on Monday. Occasionally, if they've got a Tuesday, but usually they're all paid out on the Monday. But you've got to get them in by the I think it's Sunday. Sunday. You can put in a withdrawal request anytime. You can put in one now or today, even though you've missed it. And if you've missed the cutoff, you'll just be on the wait next week, because you'll have more funds there if they want to withdraw more money. If you choose to increase your deposit, as long as you've got $50 or more, you can buy another portfolio, and of course generate more cash. It's effectively what you're doing is compounding your income, and that is very powerful. Powerful when you start doing it. The first few weeks, look, is it really worth it? Even the first few months, you're thinking, is it really worth it? But by the time you get into 6 months, you're starting to see some benefit, and it's looking good. And I'm glad I did it. It's looked pretty good. By the time you get into 9 months and 12 months, you're really seeing some huge increases. And getting into year two is when you are reaping massive rewards from that policy. Okay. So we have Vortic, we have CoinMarketBulls going well, we have AAS, Afrique arbitrage system, that's going well. Beyond Infinity, I've not even checked the site there yet. They should have used funds from everything and paid interest, and it moves us a little bit closer to the date when we'll be drawing passive income from that. And of course, we have funds as well, which I'm sure paid out on Friday. I've not even checked that either. They usually pay out about 3% per week. I'll check that pretty quickly, I think, for you. He said, you can't see it. So, this one is, no, that's not it. Actually up there somewhere. I can't see it. So I won't try and find it at the moment. Puzzle where it is. I must have got it, shut the tab down somehow. Okay. But usually they're paying around a little over 3% per week. Very reliable, regular, withdraw paid pretty quickly, withdraw at any time from funds. But they do have a monthly fee. It's a minimum of $10. If you're referring a lot of people, you want to be at the $30 monthly fee level. It's more beneficial. But if you're not referring people, $10 is enough. But you need, ideally, if you're paying a $10 monthly fee, you need to be investing a couple of $100 to make it worthwhile, able to compound your income. Otherwise, what you're making is eaten up by that monthly fee. That's one of the things I love about Vortic. No monthly fees. You put in your money, you get paid on that money every day, 5 days a week. funds again is like a 5-day week program. Coin Market Ball is 7 days a week. So is Afrique Arbitrage System. Um, so we've got some good plans going there. I always get offered a lot of other plans by members. Most of them are duplicating things that I've seen before. And it's got to be something that I feel is really good and beneficial for everyone, not just people that can afford $500 or $600 to put in. We're not here for that. We're here to help everybody, whether you've struggling to get two pennies to rub together, or whether you've got $1 million. It doesn't matter. We're here to try and help you find happiness. You won't find it purely from the income. You will need to start serving others, sharing abundance. Okay? That pretty much covers what I've got for you today. It's been a fun 3 days, but it's been very tiring. I shall sleep well tonight, get up early, and get caught up on everything that's been going on. And this, I don't think I've ever missed for, I don't know how many years. I even did not watch any of, well, I did. I saw part of the second game on Saturday of the Rugby Six Nations. I didn't see the England game. I didn't see the France-Italy game. I did see part of the France, Scotland, was it? Scotland, Italy, France, Wales. I saw a part of that. I didn't see any of the England Ireland game. So that's how busy I've been. And if you know anything about me, that is very busy, because I'll set everything aside to watch Six Nations rugby, especially on the big bumper final weekend. Okay, that's it from me. I am here, and I will be here every day until we are in a strong and stable position. I'm here to answer your questions, give you the updates, where we're up to. No warts hidden or anything. You get the whole Monty. If things are not going well, you get told. If they're going well, you get told. We're always moving forward, whether things are slow or fast. We're always moving in the right direction to achieve our mission and goals on behalf of you and on behalf of the world as a whole. So I'll be here, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, on the Facebook, in our group We Share Abundance publicly, YouTube and Twitch. Until then, get out there, be Weta Warriors, share some love, share some abundance, and help as many people as you can. You're going to feel good. And you're going to start seeing things just working out for you in a way that you never believed possible. So get out there, share love and abundance, be Weta Warriors. Until tomorrow, I love you all, and I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Excuse me. Go the extra